Called you Denny Apia. Denny Apia. I love this kid. I love this kid. Sounded like Rick Moranis in Head Office. If you guys haven't seen that movie, watch that. But goddamn, Denny Avdia at the end of the game, okay? He was there. He made the play that needed to be made, and it was fantastic. He's a guy that we've seen get better at defense every single time, okay? And he literally basically blocked Embiid at the final minute of the game, and he was just there. He knows how to read a team, and it's amazing, okay? And he's a guy that one might say injuries have hampered his growth, and I love Denny Avdia. But this is a team with the Washington Wizards, okay? Yes, they're 14-21. It hasn't been an ideal season, but this is a talented roster. Denny Avdia, a defensive guy who can hit threes, who is a good playmaker. He should be getting the ball a bit more, okay? He should be facilitating plays. You got DeLon Wright, a great defensive pass-first point guard. You got Corey Kispert, a shooter, okay? Taj Gibson, we've been using him. And also, this is why, look, Kuzma's awesome. I love Kuzma, but we didn't play Will Barton tonight, and this is why, if you guys see my other videos, if we do trade Kuzma, because Kuzma supposedly is going to test free agency, and we're prioritizing re-signing Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis had a phenomenal game tonight. 3 blocks, 2 steals, 10 rebounds, 24 points. He's having a all-star caliber season and potentially an all-NBA third-team type season. Kristaps Porzingis is one of the underrated players this year. Okay, Kuzma, if we do have to move on from Kuzma this season so we don't lose him for nothing, we should trade Kuzma and Will Barton for John Collins and Justin Holiday. I think Holiday cheaper and would be a better impact player than Will Barton has been for us. But Rui Hachimura, he's been our 6th man. Monte Morris, he's the level-headed, guard. I know there could be better options out there, but this is a team that we're seeing. Denny Avdia came out here, had that block, and it's just, this was a game that, look, it's the fact that, first off, Denny Avdia is upset that he had played 114 games straight since, he had that ankle, fibula, tibia, hairline fracture. And Denny Avdia is a guy who, in year 3, I know a lot of people wish he'd progress a little bit longer, a little bit quicker. But in year 3 so far this season, I think we're seeing a guy in Denny Avdia, everyone would say, oh, his stats are very similar across the boards. But, they've been slowly improving that free throw percentage. Now he's an 80% free throw percent shooter. And this isn't even what we're talking about. There's Bradley Beal here. And there's so many other, there's roster. I'm just a huge Denny Avdia nut, and I've wanted Denny to to finally get it going. But between just the wings, which we have Rui Hachimura, Denny Avdia, Corey Kispert, Will Barton, and then we also got at the point guard position, or the guard position, between Morris, Bradley, Jordan Goodwin. We got stuff going there. And then at center, we got Porzingis, Gafford, and Taj Gibson. A little bit of Anthony Gill, who's a small ball 5. There's talent on this roster. And tonight was a night where we hit our threes, we hit our shots, but the real thing was we played good defense. And this is a team that is set up to be a good defense and then rely on Kuzma, Porzingis, Beal, Hachimura, and the rest of the scorers on this team to pick up the pieces. And I think we're getting better. We're getting better, and I think we're a team that people are counting out. I think we're a team that could easily have that mid-season turnaround that a lot of people saw the Celtics have. And I don't think it would be that huge, but maybe more like the turnaround that we saw. I guess you could say maybe it's more of a turnaround like the Hawks had when they fired Nate McMillan. And I'm not saying fire Wes Unseld. I actually really like Wes Unseld, and I know it hasn't been perfect, but it also hasn't been perfect for him. A lot of injuries. I think we give him 3 seasons. I think we give him this season, maybe next year. Then maybe they move on. But I'm a really big fan of what we're doing here, and we have talent on this roster. I don't think we should do anything to get rid of it soon. Oh, my God. And my dog's chewing on the wrong blanket. Hey, Jasmine, wrong blanket. That's my blanket. My dog's chewing my blanket, my sleeping. No, we're milking this to 5 minutes. That's my blanket, Jasmine. So don't chew on that blanket. I like that blanket. So stop that. She's a good dog, though. I love that.